Hey guys, DaBoki here once again. Welcome to another Crafting Stories. I apologize, I am a bit late to this Crafting Stories. I have been obsessed with a game called Pal World, and I've been live streaming that quite a bit, so I have put off my responsibilities of producing a Crafting Stories on time, and I am very sorry. But our bathroom looks nice. This is looking like a lot more magical in here, a lot more overgrown. I also realized the vines here are like growing in as well, and it's looking beautiful. I think this one's a little too much, this like overlayer, but this back layer is looking pretty good. I like that. Today I'm going to be focusing on the secret bathroom down under. I got a little bit of plans. I am going to break this apart right now because I have a vision. Malcolm actually left a comment on the last Crafting Stories video saying, what about a Greek bathhouse? So I might want to try that approach. This kind of had that feel to it a little bit too. I was thinking that this could probably be like the waterfall that drops in, gives the bathhouse the water. Is it smart to place my wooden chest next to a pool of lava? Probably not. Is it smart to put wooden blocks to block lava? Probably not as well. No, that's... probably not. Okay, this actually seems a little dangerous. Let me not do this. Oh my gosh. 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 Did I lose my chest? Okay. I didn't lose my chest. I fill this out. So I kind of wanted this to be like the pool, you know? I'm going to just start working. Okay? I'm going to start working. I'm going to do something. And we'll see if it works. So this is the progress that I made so far. We're just kind of building a tunnel through, which I'm hoping to give a nice feel that this bathhouse is long. Because I noticed Greek bathhouses are pretty long. Oh, and thank you guys for telling me about the iron armor versus the gold armor. Yeah, I realized the gold items just broke really fast. I was confused about that, but you guys were clearing it up for me, saying that gold is actually less durable than iron. This past week has been pretty busy for me, actually. I have been having family stay over from Korea this past week, which has been really, really cool. It's my cousin, her husband, and 3 of their daughters. So 3 kids. This is kind of where we're at right now. And I feel like it's a pretty big project. I'm trying to put like every 4 squares this little cubby, maybe like a waterfall pouring out a little bit all the way throughout. This is all going to be filled with water. Is it too much? Is this too big? Have we diverged a little bit from the original plan? I think we have. I'm pretty sure we have. And this is totally something I would do, is not stick to the plan and just continue on with my brain, letting my brain just go. I still think this is kind of on track though, and let me explain why. It's because in a bathroom, what is the word bathroom? It is a bath room. So really we are making a bathroom. We can blame Malcolm for this, because when I saw that comment when Malcolm said, yo, you should build a Greek bathhouse, I said, that is perfect. There were other comments that said, hey, you know, how about a sink? How about, you know, making some marble pillars or something like nice, get like kind of a modern bathroom. But no, my eyes and my brain just went for a Greek bathhouse, and I was set. I said, that is what I need to do. My plan is to kind of put like a little bit of these birch planks around, giving it, yeah, again, we like to say the illusion of these are marble pillars, but they're birch plank pillars. Kind of wanted to put also like an outline of birch around the whole bathhouse. You know, that'd be cute. Or contrasty, because I love contrast. Even though I keep saying this word contrast, I don't think I know what it means when I'm designing things. So every 4, I'm going to be building up some of these birch pillars, which just gives it a really nice look, or it's supposed to. But whenever I see Greek bathhouses, I always imagine like pretty ladies all kind of alongside these edges, you know, eating grapes and just laughing and giggling. So I hope my bathhouse can produce that. I will say I am kind of traumatized by bathhouses. Can we get a little bit real right now? It was one time I was visiting Korea, and Korea, their oksan, I believe is what they're called, are very popular. They're bathhouses, which you see them in animes too. It looks like it's just a great time. But me coming from the United States of the America, I was not used to how bathhouses were operated in Asian culture. So if you guys didn't know, you got to get pretty much butt naked. No, not pretty much. You are butt naked in those bathhouses, which I believe, like 6 or 7 years old. So I was pretty young. I was very shy and self-conscious, about everything. I think maybe it was just a combination of things. I was getting a little bit of culture shock because I haven't really visited Korea at that time, and I was a little bit new to the culture, and also just this whole thing of me needing to get naked with a whole bunch of other people was not in my playbook. So I was very upset, I guess. And my brother was with me, and he was very supportive and trying to help me get over this fear, because my family just thought it was a normal thing. Like, yo, we just go to the bathhouse together. And it's a very normal bonding experience, I guess, for everybody. So I was in the locker room, I remember, and I was crying. Okay, I'm a little embarrassed, but I was crying while naked, in this bathhouse. And I remember my brother didn't know, really what to do. He's quite older than me, so, he's thinking logically. So he thought, okay, let's say a prayer. So we're naked in the locker room with a whole bunch of other naked men, and we're sitting there kneeling down on the floor praying to pray that this experience will go better and I will come out safe. And I was man, the whole thing was a blur. I saw a lot of skin. I will say that. I remember seeing a lot of skin. I remember seeing a lot of moles. I try not to stare, but some things just stare back, and you just can't help but make eye contact, and it was an experience. So I do need to experience that again, because I do like hot springs and saunas and stuff, and I think it is a really great experience to do, but you got to be ready for it. You got to be ready for what's to come. And I don't think I was ready. Again, I feel like it was just kind of the timing was a little bit a lot, because I was young, I was new to the culture, because I was very Americanized, and it was just a little bit a lot. I just can't help but think of these things now, like when I was younger, comparing to my nieces that are visiting me right now, because they're about the same age as I was when I was kind of experiencing a new country. And there's 3 girls right now. I have 3 nieces, super adorable and cute. They're about 6, 8, and 11, and it's just night day difference on how they're acting versus how I would act in a new area. They're super brave. They're taking initiative. We went to Chuck E. Cheese and they're dancing with Chucky the mouse. I went to Chuck E. Cheese when I was that age, and I was crying in a corner, and Chucky was trying to pull me out, saying, "Yo, let's have a fun time." It's just such a different experience, it's so different on how they're behaving, and it makes me feel a little bit bad, a little bit did I not know how to be a child? Why do they make it seem so fun, when I remember back then I was kind of a complainy kid, and I don't want to take pictures, stuff like that, but they're all about taking pictures, and they're posing all cute and stuff. It's a little eye-opening. I'm seeing kind of within myself a little bit on I have a little, I think in Korean words they call it 답답해. I don't know if I'm even saying that right. Let me just say a little bit of ragrats, if I can say it like that. Maybe how I just was acting when I was at that age. I felt like I could have had a lot more fun they're like taking advantage of the situation, you know. They're enjoying, and that's beautiful. And I love seeing that. They're like so positive and considerate, outgoing. It's, I don't know, maybe kids are just built different these days. You know what I mean? And I think they are too. They were making fun of me for being afraid of spiders. You know what I mean? They think spiders are cute. Man, that one hit me right in the nuthers, you know? I was like, my goodness. So I had to, like, you know, back it up a little bit. Like, okay, you know, like the spiders that are as big as my face those are the ones I'm scared of. And I was trying to like justify a little bit on why I'm afraid of spiders. And you know what my mom said? She said, "No, David, you always call me over when there's a spider as big as your fingernail to come kill it." I said, "Mom, why you gotta be exposing me? You know, I want them to see me as a cool superhero uncle." But you know what they call me already? You know what they call me? Because David is not a common name in Korea. Because they can't say like the D's and the V's apparently or something. They call me baby uncle. Because David they say David, you know, Daby Samchon, you know, Daby Samchon. So then they kept saying it over and over and they're like, "Oh, baby Samchon." So now I'm baby uncle. But no, they're great. I love them. They're super cute. And it's great having them around. They've been staying with us for about a week and a half now. And they're going to be here probably like another week. It's going to be good times. Yeah, it's just new for me being around kids. You know what I mean? Not used to it. But they're like, I think these are like the best kids to be around. Because like I said, they're like super considerate. They're very respectful. They know how to have fun and be a child, but they also know like the boundaries and stuff. And I think that was just great parenting from my cousin and her husband. I don't mean to offend, but you know, when I think of kids, I think of like demon spawn a little bit. Like that's my first thought because I'm not around them, you know? And I see kids kind of like out and about in the wild a little bit and they're like, oh my God, you know, they're scary. They're terrifying. You just don't know what they're going to do next. Like you think you're going to have a normal conversation and boom, punch right in the gonads, you know? And then it's just, then you're down, you're out for the count. So there's like some things like that I'm now just appreciating and learning being around some small people. And it's cool. It's cool. Let me count this. 1, 2, 3. Do we want to do 3? Because my thought was like, I do a little bit of this. Is that too much? I don't think that's needed. I don't think this extra staircase inside is needed. No, because you shouldn't be like adventuring too much out there, you know? This is just kind of the edge of it. This is the edge of the bathhouse. Oh, I hope this is deep enough. So I was like obsessed with keeping this little cubby here because I was just like super proud of it, like how this looked. So I wanted to keep this design, and that's why I'm kind of implementing now that throughout the whole bathhouse here. There's this really cool natural hot springs here in Colorado. I think it's like around Glenwood Springs area, but it's really dope. It's got like little holes all around the mountain that have natural hot springs. So you like kind of walk around this mountain, you know, like in your hot spring attire and not butt naked. We are in Colorado, so you got to be clothed, but you're walking around and there's like different random holes around the mountainside, and each hole has a different temperature, and it's like really cool. It's very like, what's that word? Scenic. Yeah, it's very scenic, and it's super peaceful and calming. I recommend you guys check it out. A little bit pricey, you know, of course you're going to be paying the price for it, but I think it's an amazing experience, especially during the wintertime. Kind of hop around from hole to hole. It's really pretty. Biggest question my friends ask me now is like, well, you know, after you've experienced your nieces being here for a bit, do you think that you're going to want kids? You know, like that's always the question. Like you get a little taste of it, you know, like, what do you think? Oh, man, you know what? I think it's still good to rent. Can I just say that? Just for now, you know? Maybe, I know it's different when they start to become your own, but for me, like, it's just nice to rent. They're great. It's just, I don't know. I don't think you'll ever be ready to have kids. You know what I mean? Like, you can read all the books and take all the classes and stuff, but once it happens, all that, not all that, but it's just, you're going to be like, I am not prepared until it happens, is my guess. I'm not a parent. I can't speak too much on it. I don't know how many of you guys are parents out there, but I'm sure you guys were scared at the start, but then when it happened, it's just like, whoa, this is maybe the best thing that's ever happened to me, or maybe one of the worst things that ever happened to me. But either or, it's an experience for sure. I feel bad too, like kind of trying to relate to them. They're like, oh, we had to stay up so late at night, potty training and getting the sleep schedule of our babies and stuff like that. And I was trying to relate and be like, oh, when I was raising my puppy, I know, I was trying to crate train them and they were pooping all on my floors. But it was kind of hard to like get on that level, like understanding what it's like raising a child. I don't want to like say me raising a dog is like raising a kid. It feels a little insensitive, but it was the only thing I could relate to. Before that, maybe my hamster. No, hamsters are wild. I don't recommend hamsters. My hamster Omelet. That's another traumatizing story. God, I gotta stop thinking about traumatizing stories right now. Rest in peace, Omelet. He got too fat and got stuck in a tube and died. Man. Came back home from school one day, elementary school. That thing looked like it just, he was smiling. He was smiling, but he was definitely eating too much. He became an omelet. I've been thinking I'm going to place some of these stone blocks all the way across too. I kind of like that contrast. Again, we're going for the contrast looks. I'm kind of obsessed with the contrast these days. I kind of want to come up with also like a fun, easy fountain design that I can implement on each one of these little cubbies. The Bobo bathhouse. The bath key. The bath's key. How much would you guys pay to come to this bathhouse? Can I make money on this, I wonder? I'd probably charge like a good $37 to enter. Give you one boiled egg at the start too. Kind of warm you up a little bit. Egg is complimentary. What if I just pop it up like this? Boom. Ooh. It might be a little bit too extra, but we can do it. Wow, I went through 2 diamond pickaxes. 2 full diamond pickaxe. With this. I know you guys are crying. Saying, DaBoki, you are just blowing through these diamonds. I am. I really am. I really am. I guess the diamond and the iron, they were kind of doing relatively the same amount of work. I just feel better when I use the diamond pickaxe. It's all about that feeling. Feels good. I finished the implementation, the skeleton of the bathhouse. Now underwater like light would be really cool, but I don't know if I'm like there yet to implement that. So we're gonna do a little bit of a rework here. We're gonna put the floor down one more, but if I do that, I'm just realizing now that I need to somehow manage the edge of this top layer. I'm putting all calcite on the bottom of this pool here. Ooh. Oh no, I'm thinking about something. And I don't know if it's a good thing I'm thinking about it. What if we had like a lantern? I know like those nether blocks would be like perfect for this, Like an underwater light source here. Do you think the water would disrupt the lantern? Let me see. I kind of want to see what would happen to it if we put water by it. It seems like it doesn't flow in. Look at that. Ooh, I think it's all done. There it is. How is it? Not too bad? Do we want another set of stairs around this edge? Is that too much? Actually, that looks pretty good too. Having like another set of edged stairs here. Wow, the reflection makes it look like it's super deep and trippy. It makes it look like this pool is very deep. That's kind of nice, actually, guys. That's kind of nice. Not bad. For like the fountain that's coming out of it, though. Ooh. Because we made this 4, want it like here? Or do we want it at the high? I think we have it at the highest level. Yeah, I think we put that at the highest level. So each little cubby will have its own fountain kind of pouring out. Can we somehow have like a light source behind it too? Some fire behind window panes. That might not be too bad. Okay. I think I know what I want to do with that. A little bit of work, you know? Oh, there's some zombies there. Okay. We'll go ahead and just cover that up. Some zombies can peep at you while you're taking a bath. That's part of the luxury of it all. Okay. So each one has like a window with torches in it. And then now I'm going to go ahead and fill up each one. Put like a flowing fountain. And I got to even out the water as well. Oh, man. I don't know why I built this. I had a vision and I wanted to execute it. But here it is. So we got some stairs edging the bathhouse here. Each little cubby has a fountain. Nice little flowing fountain where you can go dip into if you want to. You know, nice little dip. I might want to try something out here. Oh man, here we go again. For the finishing touch. I don't know if it's going to be too much. Bust out this backside here. So you know what I'm trying to do now? I'm trying to just pour lava from the top here. You see? Like this. Oh, it's kind of doing what I want it to do anyways. That doesn't seem too safe though. Lava with... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's catching the wood on fire. Yeah, something like that. How does that look? Does that look kind of cool? Dang, like a lava flow right in the back like that. Oh my gosh. That's the bathhouse, ladies and gentlemen. It looks kind of plain though. I feel like maybe some more colors in here would be nice. Maybe even like some vines coming around the edges of here. All right, let me give you a little tour. Let me show you guys again how it works, okay? First, you're coming through. Boom. Greeted by this crazy vine wall with a little bit of amethyst in the background. You like it. You like a little dangerous cave going downwards. Again, this magical porta potty with a lot of overgrown shrubbery now is happening here. Maybe a little too much. I don't know, but I like it. It's growing on me. Literally growing. You go down into the toilet, and then you pop out into, boom, a magical bathhouse with a lava wall. Each cubby filled with a little fountain coming down. Guys, I can't believe I made this, but thank you guys so much for watching this little crafting stories here. I hope you guys have a great rest of the day. Much love, one love. This has been DaBoki, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Goodbye!